Hello. You remember Larry from the club?
I'll do. Best be off.
Right.
You working tonight?
Not back on till tomorrow.
See you there, then.
All right, then. Take care, bye. Bye. He came in for a brandy, we got chatting, and one thing led to another. I hardly slept a wink. I kept having nightmares. Every time I closed my eyes, all I could see was bifocals and bingo wings coming at me. I've never been so scared in all my life.
You wait for the rollover, then you'll see proper brawling.
You are joking.
Look, it arouses deep passions, does bingo. Incredible Hulk's got an out on me when I'm sweating for a number.
Only one sweating last night was me.
Oh, don't worry what you and Larry got up to.
Not come at a bad time, have I?
No, I was just getting up.
Not entertaining any gentleman friends, then?
Like who?
Well, like your boyfriend. Nathan, innit?
Well, he's not really my boyfriend.
Well, I wouldn't like you to feel awkward.
And why would I feel awkward?
I don't know, I'm just being polite.
You're not jealous, are you, Steve?
No.
So why are you checking up on me, then?
I've come round to take Amy to the park.
A likely story.
I thought you'd appreciate it if I took her off your hands for a couple of hours. Usually you can't wait to get rid of her.
No, actually. I'd just like her to spend some quality time with her dad, that's all.
Oh, Steve, it's you.
I've just come round to take Amy out. I've just got here, haven't I?
Oh.
Only I reckon he's checking up on me.
I'm just trying to make up for lost time, that's all. With Amy.
Right then. Well, I'll just go and get her then.
Well, can't we just read the paper? That's like working away.
No, Candy. Look, you've got to swat up. Right, describe that cloud formation.
Fluffy?
Candice, you got to know your stuff if you're going to read the weather.
Yeah, but not all this. I mean, I'm a hairdresser, but I don't know what chemicals go in shampoo.
Oh, yeah, it's a high-pressure job, being a weather girl.
Oh, very droll.
Thank you.
I'm never going to make it, and you know why?
Because you ain't got a degree in meteorology.
No.
Because there's thousands of birds all after the same job, and all of them are smarter and with better personalities than you.
No.
Jamie, shut up.
My name. It's absolutely rubbish.
Candy, it's a lovely name.
Right, try saying this, OK? And over to Candice with the weather.
And over to Candice with the weather.
See, it just doesn't sound right. But on the other hand, try this. And over to Jojo with the weather, or it's looking murky there. What do you think, Jojo?
I've got it. The perfect name for a weather girl.
What?
April Showers.
Hiya. I was just about to bring her back over.
Well, that's all right. There's no hurry.
Oh, good, because she's halfway through Sooty.
Well, I'll wait if that's all right.
Yeah, fine. Do you want a coffee? Or...
Yes, please. How were the ducks?
Well, they were great, yeah. We were really hungry, which was good because we had a lot of bread.
Listen, Steve, this is probably going to sound really stupid, but, no, forget it. Forget the coffee.
No, go on. What were you going to say?
Well, I know you think last week was a massive mistake, and I don't want to embarrass you. Well, it's just at the time, I got the impression you enjoyed it, and, well, I suppose what I'm trying to say is sometimes I get these hints, like vibes. Like this morning, when you were curious about Nathan, I didn't imagine that, Steve. Steve.
Hang on, I'm going to have to get this. Hello? Oh, hi. Listen, can I ring you back? Now's not a very good time, so... OK, bye. Hang on a minute, where are you going?
I think I've embarrassed myself enough, Steve.
Well, what were you going to say?
No, it's all right. It's all right. Just forget it. Come on, Amy. You can watch TV at home, babe.
Thanks for looking after him.
Anytime.
Is he all right? I mean, he looks a bit weird.
Oh, it's post-trauma. What is it, Uncle Roy?
Post-traumatic stress.
What's that?
It's what happens if you have a nasty shock.
Have you been doing to him?
It wasn't me, it was Schmeichel. He tipped the cage over and he got out.
No.
Oh, it's all right. We managed to restrain Schmeichel before any real harm came to Rat Features.
Anyway, he can't help it. He's born to kill. You never wanted a guinea pig in the first place.
I've got used to him now. Funny, innit? I mean, when you go away, you don't think you're going to miss someone. And then you think about him all the time.
I have to stop you there.
Why?
I can't be your boyfriend.
Never said I wanted you to be.
I like you, don't get me wrong. And I like your guinea pig a lot. But I'm going to live in Spain.
No, you're not.
My mum and Uncle Les are going to live there. They're sending for me as soon as they find us a new house.
Chess, it's all right if you don't fancy me. I'm not bothered, but you don't have to make stupid stories up. Moving to Spain.
Where are we going to live, Aunt Sheila?
He's right.
That'll be my mum now, ringing up to sort out the flights.
Hello, 016. Hello? It's gone dead.
It's them. They're trying to get through.
That might be just the wrong number.
Nah, it's my mum. I know it is. You wait. They'll ring back in a minute.
I've never felt so stupid in my entire life. Why does he do it to me? Why?
We've all been there, love. Speak for yourself.
Time and time again, he's told me how he feels. He's made it perfectly obvious he's not interested, but what do? Oh, I just go back for more.
Are you absolutely certain he was talking to another woman?
Oh, come on, Mum, it was obvious. He didn't want me there. He knows how I feel about him, and he just treats me like some slag he picked up in a nightclub.
Can you not use that word over the dinner table?
She is very upset, Mother.
I just don't think he knows what he's doing to me.
Typical bloke.
I don't think we should all be judged by Steve MacDonald's standards.
I don't know why you're so surprised throwing yourself at him.
Excuse me, I didn't throw myself at him. We spent a very special night together after a very traumatic day.
You should keep your hand on your halfpenny if you want men to respect you.
Oh, well, I think I'm a bit beyond that kind of advice. Thank you, Gran.
All the same, the way you go on with him, it's no wonder he runs a mile.
Oh, I am so lucky to have such a supportive family.
You should try being mysterious, alluring, keep him at arm's length.
Nope. Steve MacDonald is not interested in me. He never will be, and the sooner I accept that, the better.
Well, I think maybe Tracy's right. You can't spend your life hoping someone's going to develop feelings that they haven't got.
Yeah, exactly. It's time to move on, I think.
Where are you going now?
Well, I'm going to ring Peter. He always said me and Amy are welcome to stay with him, so...
Oh, you mean for a break? To get away from it all?
Oh, yeah, to get away from it all. And stay away from it all. I just want out of this for good. Yeah, that's great. It's just that I really, really, really need to get away. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye. Right, that's it. He's going to come and get us tomorrow. Well, we haven't got much stuff, so it'll probably only take one trip.
You can't just pull up sticks just because Steve MacDonald doesn't fancy you.
Yeah, but I think he does fancy me. And I think the next time that he's lonely or randy or both, well, then we could end up in bed together again.
Well, then, you've got something to build on.
Oh, great. So I'm at his beck and call, hanging on his every word. He doesn't want me, Mum. He never will.
There is Amy to consider.
What, so you think I should prostitute myself, you know, just so I can get some regular child support money?
Well, maybe you should think about trying to make it work with Steve as a parent, even if you can't be his lover.
The only reason I stayed round here was because of Steve.
Oh, thanks very much. We love you too.
No, Mum, you know that I wouldn't have stayed round here if I hadn't got pregnant.
What is so wonderful about Steve MacDonald?
I just turn into a different person when I'm round him. I become all pathetic and weak and feeble. Whereas he becomes callous and cruel and just unfeeling. And you know, the worst thing about it was that I'd really given up on him when Karen left, because I thought if he didn't want me now when he's single, well, then he never will. And then like that, we end up spending the night together again.
And does Steve know any of this?
No, because he'd run a mile.
We'd sooner he ran a mile rather than you.
He knows how I feel. How much it hurts. How much he hurts me.
Oh, Candice, got another one for you.
I don't want to hear it.
Sunny intervals.
Very funny, Jamie. Oh, what about this one? Misty morning.
Just ignore them.
Oh, we're only teasing Candice. I'm sure we met a brilliant weather girl. Thank you.
Come on, if we're going.
Don't sound so enthusiastic.
But I don't see why we have to drive all the way in the middle of nowhere just to get a bit of Sunday dinner.
Well, if we can't live in Cheshire, at least we can visit once in a while. See, I'm not the only one who wants to better myself.
Am I the only one here who really understands what life is all about and what's important? Ain't about getting your face on the telly, love, or living in some swish house.
Is it not?
No, it ain't. I'll tell you what it's all about. A flash car. That's what it's all about. So whilst you're ogling at the houses, I will be in a jag garage.
Right, I'm going to shower.
OK.
Gale warning. It's the very last one. Sorry. Funny stuff, sir.
Hi, is this the Weatherfield Gazette?
Hey. Oh, you forgot your change.
Coppers, what we don't want with coppers.
Oh, yeah, money bags. Well, you can get next round in as well, isn't it?
Hey, I wasn't the only one who got lucky at the bingo last night, was I, Sean?
Shut your mouth, it might come to nothing.
Let's just say he clickety-clicked with the fellow member of staff.
Oh, aye? Who?
No one. Shut it.
Enjoying the fruits of your ill-gotten gains, are you?
Just ignore her.
Anybody thinking about going to bingo this week, save your money. Because these two are on the fiddle.
Look, Vera, I'm very sorry that you didn't win any money at the bingo last night.
But who did win, eh? Who won the jackpot? Yes, you need look away.
I'm not.
Eileen did. And how much did you win, Eileen?
Oh, shut up, Vera.
£200. And who called the winning number? Yes, you weren't quiet last night, were you?
And I'm not quiet now, I did.
Yes. A lodger. Funny that, innit?
Right, that is a vicious slur, and I demand an apology.
And I demand you take them winnings back.
Look, I have no control whatsoever over those numbers, and even if I did have, I would never, ever want to cheat on you, or anybody else for that matter. So unless you can prove otherwise, Vera, I suggest you shut your mouth.
Well said.
Hey. What a word were you?
Well, hang on, let me get a drink first.
No, now. What have you said to Tracy?
Nothing.
Well, we had a little chat, put her straight on a few things.
With your usual tact and diplomacy?
I let her down gently, yeah.
Well, you can't have done a very good job, because she's leaving.
Do you mean she's leaving? Don't so daft.
She's going to Portsmouth, and she's taking Amy with her. Well done, Steve.
They must be having trouble finding another phone box.
You don't even know it with them in the first place, love.
It must have been them. They haven't rang for days.
But if it weren't them, look, why don't you come and have some tea? You'll still eat phone from there.
I don't want any.
Chesney, you can't sit there all night.
I want to be here when they ring. Please, Auntie Ella.
Why don't we move the phone to the table, then you can have it by you while you eat.
I've made roast beef and Yorkshire puds.
Deal.
Left or right?
It was hot, but it wasn't sweltering, was it, Kev?
Clement.
Oh, and the people are lovely in Greece. They're just so polite.
They're very nice. Do you want another?
Yeah, please.
Gail?
Yeah, thanks, Kev. Shall I give you a hand?
Nah, I can manage these, thanks. Right, Steve.
Terrible about Katie, isn't it? Oh, it's awful. It's just awful. So you're going to the funeral?
No, I don't think so. You're not, are you?
Well, I don't know. She was the daughter of one of our ex-employees.
It was your affair with Ian that got them into this mess in the first place.
No. Your ex-husband's relationship with a 16-year-old girl is what started it all.
Well, if your conscience is clear, there's nothing I can say.
I think you've said enough. Wish I was back in Greece now.
Right, Betty, well done.
White wine, please, Betty.
Righto, love.
I take it all this is for my benefit.
What are you talking about?
You threatening to leave. It's just to get back at me.
No.
Well, you're not taking Amy.
Don't you tell me what to do.
You're not taking Amy. Not to the other side of the country, you're not. I won't let it happen.
Steve, before you go shinning up the town hall in your Batman suit, just you remember, you didn't even acknowledge Amy's existence for the first 6 months of her life.
This is just between me and you. You can't use Amy as some kind of pawn.
No, I'm not, Steve. I'm getting away from my own sanity because I can't carry on like this. Betty, forget it.
Oh, right.
All right, you win.
What?
Well, you want me to go out with you? Fine. I'll go out with you.
Yes, Steve, just like that, after everything you put me through.
Well, it's not exactly been plain sailing for me either, but I'm willing to make a go of it.
For Amy's sake.
For everyone's sake. Yours, mine, and Amy's.
Don't do this to me, Steve. Don't mess with my head again.
It's what you want, isn't it?
This is a wind-up, right?
No.
Oh, yeah, you probably got loads of mates hanging behind the wall. They're all going to jump out and have a really good laugh.
No.
Don't pretend you're not capable, Steve. It won't be the first time you've humiliated me.
I'm trying to be honest.
Yeah, well, that would be a first.
Oh, will it? I think I've always been honest with you, which is why I could never go out with you until now.
Well, what about your girlfriend?
I haven't got one.
Oh, Steve! I heard you on the phone to her.
When?
This morning.
Oh, that was a mate.
Yeah, right.
Tracy, I'm being deadly serious. I've been thinking about this a lot. Ever since the night of your dad's funeral.
You could have fooled me.
All right. I haven't exactly been honest with you.
Well, why change the habit of a lifetime, Steve?
It's a big deal going out with you.
Steve, you're starting to freak me out.
I was scared. I kept telling myself that it'd never work, and well, I'm still not sure whether it will.
You carry on talking like this, I'm going to start to believe you.
Tracy, it's taken me ages to pluck up the courage to say this. You can't just turn me down.
Yes, I can, Steve. And I will.
Tracy?
It's nearly bedtime, Ches.
Can't stay on just a bit longer.
I doubt very much that they'll ring now.
They might.
It's 7:30.
And they're an hour ahead in Spain, so it's 8:30 there.
I don't think they'll ever ring again.
Don't be silly. Of course they will.
And they've a lot of things to organise, setting up a new home for all of you.
Yeah, and they know that you're happy and safe with us, so perhaps it's not as much of a priority as it normally would be.
And whatever they're doing, Chesney, you will not be very far from their thoughts.
No, I don't think so. I think they've forgotten all about me.
Will you just listen to me for just a minute? Look, the other night when we slept with each other, after your dad's funeral, I thought, come on. There's no point fighting it anymore.
Fighting what? What are you saying, Steve?
I woke up next to this gorgeous girl next to me in my bed. I had my beautiful daughter asleep next door, and I thought, yeah, this feels right.
You really thought all that? That really went through your head?
Yeah.
It's funny that. Because that is not the way you made me feel, Steve. I felt cheap and used like you always make me feel.
Well, I won't anymore, I promise.
Blame will fire, Steve, you know that, don't you?
Look, you gonna go out with me or what?
I just don't know if I can. I don't know if I can let you hurt me again.
I won't.
Promise me. Promise me that you'll really try and make a go of this.
I swear.